Well, how long have you been smoking for?
For 19 years.
19 years? And have you ever managed to quit at all?
Never.
How old were you when you started smoking?
About 11 or 12.
11 or 12. And how old are you now?
21.
I started smoking approximately 30 years ago. I smoke about 15 cigarettes a day.
I would have smoked 25 to 30 a day, probably for the last 15 years.
Started smoking when I was about 11 or 12, and I've probably tried to quit too many times.
Been smoking probably, I'd say now, for 10 years. I'd have to say when I was about 23, 24.
Okay, and what have you tried previously?
Patches, hypnosis, cold turkey.
And none of them worked?
No.
What about the patches? Did you tried the patches? Did you have a similar experience with those? Or?
I found I was smoking with the patches on.
Oh, okay.
Really? You were smoking with patches?
And then when I got off the patches, I needed more.
Huh.
I was smoking more than when I started.
Alright.
So
Yeah, because your body's
I didn't
building
even
up
feel
more and more resistance.
patches to anything. All they did was burn my arm, and that's about it.
With the nicotine patches, I would wear them during the day. I'd wear them to work, and then I'd come home and I'd tell myself, again, I'd have that battle in my head. It would be, I'd say, okay, I'm going to get home, I'm not going to have a cigarette. Then the battle would start, and I would rip my patch off and I'd have a cigarette. That little demon would win every time.
Did the patches help at all?
The patches help with the physical. They take the edge off the craving.
Okay.
But you need sort of something a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got to get off the patches, so you can toss it up.
But this time round?
This time no patches.
Cold turkey, how long did you give up for?
Cold turkey,
You said you've given up cold turkey once?
20 hours.
20 hours.
Yeah, I just never got off the gum, but
So as soon as you went off the gum though, you went back to cigarettes?
yeah, as soon as the gum ran out.
Yeah.
So once the packet of gum ran out, I needed a smoke.
So did you have any side effects from the patches?
No, I don't think
No
they really
headaches
did.
or?
No, I don't think they really did anything.
Hmm.
They were probably making up for the couple of cigarettes that I didn't have.
I tried the patches. Patches tended to make me have bad nights, sleep, dreams and so forth. I was still smoking whilst wearing patches, and it didn't make me feel any different having them. You know, they say that, you know, I might have a heart attack or anything. I didn't feel any different as to I would feel having a patch on me and smoking or without a patch. Having the patch on also left a nasty burn mark on my skin, and I was always tended to be itchy where the patch was situated on my skin.
So why do you think this hypnosis worked when the other hypnosis didn't?
This one is longer and more intense,
Mm-hmm.
and so you can set a goal and then you know something's helping you through the hardest time.
The virtual medicine part of it, it's taught me what to expect and how to deal with it in terms of the relaxation part of it, to be calm and to be thoughtful and logical and rational about the feelings I have.
I first tried hypnosis probably about 15 years ago. That I lasted 24 hours, I think. I was really depressed. It was like there was a death. And I thought, I just can't do this at all. When I did virtual hypnosis, I didn't have any of those feelings at all. None.
So you actually feel like smoke? That's good. And you've come down from, how many smokes were you averaging at the start?
Yeah, 12.
At 12, and you've gone down to 5, 4, and then 1 and down 0.
Yeah.
Over the time.
So how long have you had a smoke for now?
12 days.
12 days.
That's pretty good.
World record.
Yeah.
Very good.
I have never not smoked for longer than probably 24 hours, and this is the first time in 23 years, that's how long ago I started smoking, but I've been out without cigarettes for longer than 20 hours. This is the 7th day.
7th day.
I'm now on 0 and I haven't had a cigarette for, this is my 5th day. So.
I feel pretty confident that I can, get through it.
Okay.
Definitely.
How long has it been now?
2 weeks today.
And how are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. In terms of, look, like I said before, I've never not smoked for this long ever. And I mean, speaking to my partners also in the program, I'm amazed how I expected it to be more difficult, to tell you the truth.
This time I think because I also have help with doing it, and it's planted in my brain also, it's a lot easier. And because all the sessions are about calmness, we tend to try and take that approach, then take the I'm the psychotic non-smoker approach. So yeah, it's easier.
Being able to relax and learning to relax has stopped me from stressing out. I find that when I do stress out, I tend to smoke a hell of a lot more. I just need a cigarette. Being relaxed, not having as many issues and not as many things that are getting me down, it's enabled me to push away the want to having a cigarette, which is stressful. Being stressed does make me want to do.
Yeah, well, during the last 5 weeks, I'd have to say I haven't had those feelings of anxiety like other times when I've attempted to quit smoking. I haven't had that at all. I have had the desire to smoke sometimes, but it just passes. I don't have, I just don't have the anxiousness of thinking, oh my God, I'm never going to smoke again, which are feelings I had in the past. Now it doesn't bother me. I don't sit there and think, if I tell myself, oh, I'm never going to smoke again, it doesn't bother me at all.